podcast. I'm your host, BygB. And today is not really a podcast at all. We're actually doing something a little unusual for the channel. Today I'm going to be going through my, if you people don't, I guess you wouldn't know. Well, if you watch the podcast, you might know. But I'm a big fan of physical media, like comics, DVDs, VHSs. And today I just want to kind of go over my DVDs of my, my favorite horror movies, but some of them really aren't horror, and it's more like fall vibe movies or such, but there's quite a bit here, but I guess we'll start, because, what else is there to say? I'm recording this like mid-September. Fall, my favorite time of the year, maybe second to winter, because I have a Christmas movie collection we could go over too, but number one, I'll probably put a picture up because these will be backwards, but John Carpenter's They Live. I'm a big wrestling fan, and my dad was a big fan of Roddy Piper. That's the only reason I really bought it, so we could watch it together. It was really long, but I liked it. I liked the fight scenes. They were cool because obviously a wrestler can do a fight scene in a movie, but we all know the famous line, the bubble gum and kicking ass, but then it's John Carpenter. I fucking love John Carpenter, as you will see the further we get into this, but up next we have Carrie, still sealed. Not even open, the original Carrie, because I watched it with my dad and my sister on HBO Max, and then literally the next day we went to Big Lots and it was there for $4.99. But since I just watched it, I had no intentions in opening it. I just really fucking love this cover. I'm a real cover guy, as you'll see with this one, The Little Shop of Horrors. Not really a horror movie, but Little Shop of Horrors. It's like, I haven't opened this either because I watched it on HBO Max, and then next thing I know, it's I think I got this in the dollar store, the Dollar General, I think. Up next, I got this double pack Scream, the original Scream, and then the new Scream 5 with Jenna Ortega and Melissa Barrera, and then I also have Scream 2 because I think these are the three best. I really don't like 3 or 4, and I haven't watched 6 yet, but I intend to. I'm hyped for Matt Lillard coming back for 7. Hopefully I'll watch it in theaters because I didn't see 5 or 6 in theaters. This is the first time I've seen 5 was watching it on here. But as I was talking about John Carpenter, up next we have the original 1978 John Carpenter classic, The Night He Came Home. Halloween franchise is one of my favorite horror franchises of all time. As you see, I have Halloween 2, one of the best sequels of all time. I like the cool back cover art, and the front cover art is pretty good. That's what I'm saying. I'm like a cover art guy. And I know there's a little glare because it's bright around here, but this one shouldn't have a glare because it's more of a hard cover. But it's a 3-movie collection from Miramax. It's Halloween H2O, Resurrection, and the Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. I kind of like how it's the same logo, just one's in like blue and orange and one's black and white. I don't think there's any. Yeah, no disc art. I'm a fan of disc art, which is why I'm hoping if I open Carrie, when I look at the disc, it'll be the same logo as the cover, because I really like that logo. But just get these out of the way. Okay. Next we have Jeepers Creepers. I literally just got this. It's the first two. It's a glow-in-the-dark case, but see, the back has the original covers for the movies, but then when you open it, it's this, which I've never seen this before, this cover, so I'm not upset, but I wish it had this original cover, because we used to have a 2-pack, and it had each of the covers split on it, and then at my mom's, because we didn't have cable growing up at my mom's, so all we did was buy like a lot of movies. I grew up in a trap house, for anybody that doesn't know. And then there's even this. Okay, so this is right, but then they do the actual cover art for the second one, even though it's upside down. Well, I'm not fixing it, but it's upside down. But okay, so why couldn't they have done the bag eye art for the first one? Is what I'm saying. That doesn't make any sense to me. But okay. I'll probably be watching these ones soon because I literally just got these and I haven't watched them yet since I got them. I mean, I've watched both of them before. I didn't watch the newest one that came out, but I did watch 3. It was okay. Leprechaun, I just got this at the same time I got Jeepers Creepers. 8 film collection, all of them. From Leprechaun 1 to Leprechaun Returns in 2018, but obviously don't forget Leprechaun 4 in space, Leprechaun 5 in the hood, and Leprechaun 2 back to the hood, and this Leprechaun, or not Leprechaun 2, but Leprechaun, I guess 6 back to the hood. Stupid shit, but funny nonetheless. These all have cover art. I used to have the first one on disc with this art on the front cover with Jennifer Aniston looking up and he's like peeking through the door. And I kind of wish that's what was on the cover of this instead of just his ugly ass face, but it's fine. But they all have pretty cool cover arts. Speaking of, I also have a Wrong Turn collection because it's set around the kind of like area I live in. And I love the Wrong Turn movies. If you guys haven't seen them, it's like about this. The first one's like this guy's driving, takes a wrong turn, crashes into this group of people, and then they go up in the woods for help, and they get attacked by inbred hillbillies, basically. And that's just how they adapt upon that basis for every other movie after, basically. But I just like them because it's kind of close to home, you know. But not that, you know what I mean. Like it's like literally one of them is set in a town like 30 minutes away from me. It's crazy. And I know people find them like, it's just gore porn, whatever they call it. But I mean, it's okay. I mean, there's a lot of, I think horror in general has a lot of useless, unnecessary sex scenes. Like, I love me some titties, but you don't have to, I don't know, like some things is just, it's too much. But anyways, the newest Hellboy, The Crooked Man. Now, you can call this trash all you want. There's bad CGI. The story is literally ripped straight from the comics, and I'm a big fan of the Hellboy comics. I think I'll do a video for my comic collection soon. But this is the problem with it, is that the fucking color grading. He's like they didn't, like down here, I don't know if you can see that, but down here it's fine when he's holding the gun. And of course they take the 3 best shots from the movie, him sitting on the crate and him holding the gun, and fucking Nyla Fisher, whatever her name is, on the horse. And I like this cover because the cover they turn up the saturation or something. His eyes are yellowish. He doesn't have yellow eyes in the movie. And then you take it out and it's the same fucking thing, front and back, which kind of pisses me off. And then the same fucking thing. See, I think I would have took just this of the Crooked Man and just blasted it on the disc, like blasted up and maybe put like the logo. Or not, or just use the Crooked Man. I also would have done something different here, maybe. Or like, I don't know. I don't get paid to make it, so I don't fucking know. But beat the shirt. Bitches be tripping, I think it says. I got this. My stepmom bought me this because we went to Cleveland, and we went to there's like a horror cafe where they have like waitresses and stuff dressed up as horror like icons. This is the M. Night Shyamalan 3-pack. It's got The Sixth Sense, Signs, and Village. The Village. I haven't watched The Village yet, but I've watched Found Flicks, I think. The guy with the long hair, and he does the ending explained and stuff like that. I watched his review on it, I think. I watched Signs. I thought the ending was dumb, and I love The Sixth Sense. It's like a horror classic, I guess. And you know what? The Sixth Sense is the only one without artwork. It just says The Sixth Sense on it in that font. And I kind of love it. Like, this is The Village has the artwork, and Signs has the artwork. Very 2000s-y artwork. Now, okay. Let me show you these. Nightmare on Elm Street 1 and 2. 2 is one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I think people, it's very overhated and very underrated. But the first one is, I think it's perfectly rated because people consider that one of the best horror movies of all time. But if I just hold it like this, you can see it. Wait. Oh shit, okay. I wish I would have known that the whole fucking video, but we have the Friday the 13th 8 movie collection. It's from the first one to Jason Takes Manhattan, which are really the first one to part 5 are the only ones that are worth a damn. Or part 6. But my favorites are 4 and 5. Maybe 2, 4, and 5. But, I love that artwork on the cover. And the discs, none of the discs have any artwork. It's just like how The Sixth Sense was. But 8 movie collection. Now the rest of my collection, or I don't know if you could really consider these horror movies, but peep this fucking artwork for the Brandon Lee the Crow. I don't remember. This was at Walmart, and I really fucking love this, dude. Like, just the art on it. And then when you open it, boom, not the same fucking thing. Take a hint, Hellboy. Now the back is, but I'm fine with that. I mean, it kind of is the same thing, but it's like reversed. Like, this is the black and white, and he's like doing it. He's kind of in a different stance. Like, you can tell it's a different. Like, he doesn't look. His hair's different and stuff, but like, come on. A great movie, actually. A great comic. I have the comic too, so hopefully, well, you'll see that. I don't really want to spoil all my comic shit, but. And now these are definitely not horror, but you can consider it maybe horror. Like, these two, King Kong versus Godzilla and King Kong Escapes. Oh yeah, I think that's Mecha Godzilla or Mecha King Kong. I only watched this one. Oh, I watched these two because I love Peter Jackson's King Kong, but because Jack Black's in it. But King Kong versus Godzilla was good. It's oldie. I have Mighty Joe Young downstairs in like one of those cases where you keep a bunch of DVDs. I didn't want to bring all those up because I have like 100 of those, and most of them don't work. I have like Hoodwinked and all the classics, but I don't think this has. Oh shit, it does. I forgot. It does have artwork. It does have King Kong's face on this one, and back to some basic shit. So the older ones always have basic shit. These are kind of horror. It's the Blade 2, Blade Trinity, and the House of Chthon, whichever one, which is Sticky Fingers as Blade for the CW or whatever the stupid fucking shit it was on. Trash. Actually, you know what? That show's good for what it was. Fuck it. Kill me, I guess. The third Trinity, I don't like Blade Trinity, but that is where we got the idea for Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool, so thank you. Now, this is history right here. This has a lot of nostalgic, sentimental value to me. It's the original Terminator. This disc is from 2007. I got it when I was younger, like a child, like maybe 4. And my grandma spilled coffee on the cover. She's now passed. She passed back in 2013, but she was like the one that raised me for those. Well, my dad and my mom were always there, but my grandma, I lived with my dad and his parents, and she was a big part of my life until I was about 8. So this has a lot of sentimental value, so I never bought another one. And but I did just buy this recently, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, the best sequel of all time. Well, let me check. I don't think this has any. Oh yeah, shit. I haven't. I just watched this. I just showed my little step cousins this the other day. The original one. Not that little. They're like teenagers, but it does have artwork. Now I haven't even opened this yet because I've watched this 100 times. I've been waiting to open it up, but I think I got it at the dollar store too. I don't remember. And then these really, I guess you can consider them kind of horror because the comics were kind of horror, but I don't know, more action horror. But this is the Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance, but it has both of them crammed in here. The first one in the. Look at that fucking artwork. That's beautiful. And then the sequel doesn't have any artwork. I don't really remember liking the sequel as much as the first one, but I do remember liking where the kid imagines him pissing out a flamethrower off the back of that truck. And this is my last one, which is not horror either. The Ghostbusters 1 and 2 pack. I literally had the same pack as a child growing up, and I was like, I have to get it. And I don't know where the first disc is at. What the fuck? I don't know. It must be. I assume I have it, and I just put it in a different kind of case. I probably swapped them by accident, but the artwork on that, literally the same I had as it. I would like to know where that's at now, though. But, oh shit. I have like a whole fucking leaning tower of, that's insane. But what I appreciate you guys for watching this, you know? I'm sure I'll get this up soon, and we actually have a new episode of the podcast coming out. I don't know if it's already came out or not by the time you've seen this, but we've introduced a new member to the podcast, a dear friend of mine. Well, actually, I met him through Stewie, but now a dear friend of mine. Great addition to the podcast, and we're actually going to start doing High Thoughts Gaming. Me and one of my older sister's boyfriends are going to start doing that, and he's a real cool guy too. I'd like to introduce him on the channel soon. Maybe run up some Fortnite or Marvel Rivals, or whatever you guys want to see. Just let me know. Drop it down in the comments. But maybe I'll do like a like the rest of my movie collection, or maybe I'll wait till like around Christmas and do like a Christmas movie collection video. But I'm definitely gonna do a comic collection video next. But I thank you guys for being here. Watch the High Thoughts podcast, and remember, stay thinking.